So PlayStation is focused on just releasing live service games to PC players and PlayStation 5 players. But if you want to play the narrative single player games exclusive to the PS5 to Sony, well, PC players, you're either going to do two things. You're going to go buy you a PS5, or you're going to wait until they port it to the PC. Let's talk about it. What is up, guys? It's your boy Hercules, and we are back with another video. We are talking about PlayStation, and the reason why I wanted to make this video is because I've been seeing a lot of people post out online saying that PlayStation has to do the day-to-day, put it on PC and put it on PS5. It's gonna make them more money. That is the most retarded thing I've ever heard. Because this is the same people. These are always PC players. Think about this. If it's so lucrative, why in the hell is Xbox struggling? I know you can say, well, Game Pass. They're putting on Game Pass. But they're doing it day one on both things. On Xbox and PC. And they're not making money. They're struggling. Hell, Hellblade had lower people playing it than the original Hellblade game. So don't come with that bullshit saying that PlayStation has to put their exclusive games on PC day one. That makes absolutely no sense. What PlayStation is doing, yes, Helldivers, massive success. Well, guess what else was a massive success? Stellar Blade. Yes, I know PlayStation didn't make it, but if you want to go through that, then we can just point out to Spider-Man 2 selling over, I believe, 11 million copies. That's doing massive. The problem with that is they're spending so much money to make that game that they're making a profit, but they're not making as much profit as they should have. That is the problem with PlayStation. For some reason, they're spending so much money when in reality, it makes absolutely no sense why you're spending close to $300 million on Spider-Man 2. Aside from that, these PC players give me the vibes of these Xbox players. You know, the people that don't have games, but they want other people's games. Why is it that PlayStation is always being told by PC players, Xbox players, hell, even Nintendo players? They're always saying, well, PlayStation has to put their games on all consoles. Why? Why would PlayStation do that? The moment PlayStation does that, that's gonna kill PlayStation consoles. Right now, guess who's number one on selling consoles? Right now, the PS5. Not Xbox, not Nintendo, the PS5. Sure, when the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out, it's gonna overtake it. But because we all know the Switch Nintendo consoles, everybody buys that. Hell, I bought it and I never fucking used it. Aside from this is the problem I have with PC players and Xbox players. They keep saying, well, if you put everything on PC, it's gonna work. It's gonna make it more successful. It didn't make Hellblade successful. It didn't make Redfall successful. Starfield supposedly was successful, yet nobody's truly playing it. Nobody cares about that game. Hell, even the modders quit on Starfield. PlayStation said something last night on their Japan meetings that they were having. They said they were going to focus giving the PS5 and PC players only day-to-day live service games. But if you wanted to play God of War, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Uncharted, The Last of Us, Days Gone, all the stuff, if you want to play them day one, you have to go out and buy a PS5. Now, I'm not saying that's going to work, that every PC player is going to go out of their way and buy a PS5. No. I'm not saying that. But I'm also not saying that you won't have a couple people maybe go buy a PS5. I'm not saying that nobody will. Because we all know there's going to be a small percentage that will and a small percentage that won't. Hell, the percentage for people that own a PS5 is like 49%. And it's 49% of people that still own their PS4. So it seems like a lot of people are still holding on to their PS4 and not buying a PS5. And the reason I truly believe that why people are still holding on to their PS4, which I believe it's going to be the PS4 Pro, is that PlayStation is struggling to put out game after game after game. But whenever they do put out games out that are either exclusive rights to them or it's made by their studios, they're fucking phenomenal games. Whether it's Spider-Man 2, whether it's God of War Ragnarok, whether it's Stellar Blade, Helldivers, whatever game it is, it always hits the market. It always sells very good, unlike Xbox players, Xbox games. That's the difference. You see, PlayStation has a community that goes out and buys games, and they're willing to subscribe to their subscription to play old classic games. And I believe that's why PlayStation hasn't released these games as a physical classic retro gaming, because they know if they use that to get you to sign up for their subscription, it's gonna work. But yeah, it looks like PlayStation is still focused on giving the PS5 players, the people that own a PS5, exclusive games. And if you are a PC player and you want to play Spider-Man, Wolverine, or God of War, either you're going to have to wait 2 years, 3 years, 1 year, no matter what it is, to get that PC port. And I saw somebody out there say, well, why don't they release the game and then already have that PC port ready to go for a 6 months delay or something? I don't know why they're not doing something like that, but I think that would even hinder people to buy a PS5. Because why would I buy a PS5 if in 6 months your shit's gonna come out on PC? So yeah, it's hilarious the way I see people act. PC players to me act like Xbox players. They want to say they have the most powerful console, the most powerful computer, but they don't have no games. And the only games they got are from Xbox and PlayStation. And the only good ones that they're playing are from PlayStation. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.
I just leveled up, I thank God.